Okay, so the first thing you should do is select the skin tone. I personally prefer to use the color wheel, but presets are fine as well. This is the hex of the color I use the most in case you want to use it. Now that we have the skin tone, I'd like to show you guys some lips that I like. Especially because for female faces, male lips and eyes go really well. I haven't tried with noses or other things yet, but just to make it clear that you can mix both male and female's face options. I guess it's just about finding the style that suits you the best, because in my case, I find huge lips terribly hard to combine, mostly due to my lack of liking for those in real life. And about the color, it really depends on the general outfit vibes you're looking for. For example, in casual stylings, I normally just use the same tone of the skin, but darkening it slightly. For the contour, really important, you should focus on the ones that match with your skin tone. And you could say, "Saw it is obvious." But honestly, you don't know how difficult it was for me to understand how to match and shade the contour. Let's not worry about that for now, because I made it sound kind of scary. Let's choose the eyes first. As you see, the process will take more time or less depending on the look you're aiming for. In my case, I had no idea since I was just recording it for the tutorial. But I ended up giving myself a challenge, choosing these eyes with the white lashes because it's so different from any other eyes I've styled before, and then went straight to the so feared contour. Now, my personal tip for this, if you don't want to mess with the colors, is choosing the one that gives the face both the right highlight and the expression you're trying to achieve. Trying all the options may be helpful, so later you can just look for the one that caught your attention amongst the rest. Since I selected the eyes with the white lashes, looking for eyebrows that can actually match the white color I want to give to the hair is going to be a little more difficult. This is because, for lighter hair tones, the eyebrows that can actually be colored are those which show up as white, while those showing in darker colors can't really show light shades. I'll speed up the process since my options for eyebrows got reduced and I struggled a little. Plus, after selecting the lips, I decided to choose different eyebrows. Now that I'm editing this, I realized that I struggled so much I went straight to the nose. Oh, and by the way, this is completely up to your liking, but I like giving the faces an extra boost to the nose. What do I mean with this? See, I usually select 2 noses, so the impact of the nose and the overall face card is bigger because I find it gorgeous. That's why this double step is completely up to you. It was in this moment that I thought of the style I wanted for this face. So I went back again to the lip section and changed the color to match the vibes of the look I had in mind. I also selected the eyebrows, thinking that styling the thicker ones would be interesting and fitting with this look. Now that we move to the eyeshadow and other features, I'd like to remind everyone that this example is for a human-like face, so I'll play around the skin tone when it comes to the shades, because I want a casual look. Later in this video, I'll show another custom makeup which is going to aim for a realistic look and actually messing a little with the eyeshadow's possibilities. I mostly just use the eyeshadows for darkening the zone around the eyes to give them more contrast and additional details. I'll give her a hair combo and then show you guys how this face looks fully styled. And yep, this is it for our first face card. Okay, for this one, I'm actually going to try darker skin tones, not the normal ones, but the ones that are more similar to the traditional gray tone. Now, about the contour we talked of earlier in the video. To color it, you should probably move around this area, because as soon as you leave it and go higher, well, you can see what it happens. Now, to avoid that, and after you selected the tone you want your contour to be, which in my case was leaning towards blue, you have to slide the bar down to the gray zone, but not reaching it completely. And well, I had to cut the finishing touches I gave to the contour because I started changing the eyes, the eyebrows. But I promise I only added the nose, lightened the contour up a little, and an eyeshadow. That's kind of why I love doing custom makeup faces, because it's practically mix and match, so you end up removing things that at first look like fitting. So you haven't lost any important step, don't worry. Now, I'll speed up these part and leave you guys some music while I finish this face. time. Here it is! I love how this face turned out. What do you guys think? Leave it in the comments below. Here's a close-up of the face card. Now that I made with you guys some faces, it's time for the big reveal. I'll show you the full details and colors of the 2 faces I've made with you guys, and an extra face as a thank you for seeing this video till the end. First face. The colors of the nose remain unchanged, and the eyebrows plus contour are pure white. Second face. The extra face. It is from one of my recent videos. Go back to female faces. White contour. The 2 noses, both in default coloring. This is it. I hope you found this helpful. Please like and subscribe.